And good evening to you again. We were talking about what are our contributions to this world that we are living in, to this world and the surrounding atmosphere and the nature and so on. You see, we cut trees. Some statistics tell me that we cut about, all over the world probably, 15 billion trees per year. And at this rate, if it goes on, the extinct will take in about 200 years. We pollute the water in a massive way. We build multi-story buildings and therefore remove the soil for its foundation. To understand the gravity of the situation, let us see what happens if we keep on going at this rate of cutting trees and destroying the nature, and also the sea animals and so on and so forth. Most of the animal species will die. Big erosion in marine lives will take place. That's very important for us, for the ecosystem. No oxygen, or rather oxygen will be very scantily available, and we may have to, scientists may have to develop some mask if that situation arises. And floods will not be controlled anymore. Nowadays also there are floods, but because of the trees there are some control. But if we don't have trees, then no control of floods, and the land will eventually go underwater. In short, we are buggering up the complete ecosystem, the complete biodiversity. We are buggering up. But hold on. There are a few more things we are busy doing, which would be interesting for you. So it's not all that bad. You see, we are doing certain things also, except cutting tree. Probably not realizing that cutting tree can mean so many bad things, but it is. It is the reality, and these are not my saying. These are what the scientists have told us. We are doing a few things. What are they? We are extremely concerned about our religions. I don't need to explain that. Divisions within the religions, fighting on language and also caste issues, as also the border issues, not only between the countries, but even within the countries there are a lot of issues. Fighting for political supremacy and making hundreds of crores or millions, whatever you want to say, by the support of who? The middle class and the poor. Finally, we don't know how to spend even 10 crores. 10 crore means what, 100 million. If we don't know how to spend even 10 crores in a lifetime. And eventually we die like that, in that situation. We have not spent the money, we have not been able to make good use of it, and we die eventually. Need I mention a few other things which are also very interesting for you, and you will agree with me that we take a lot of selfies. When you go for a tour, we go to good nice countries and see the landscape and see various historical places. We tend to take selfies. Okay, it's fine to take selfies, fine to take mobile photographs, but wherever we go, in a function or wherever our tour travels, we are busy in taking mobile photographs. And we tend to spend a lot of money, more money, to get better and better quality photographs and videos, and come back home and then post in the various social network, and then wait for the reactions and then feel good or bad about it. Okay, so if by chance we come across some celebrity on the way, and then we'll feel, oh, it's so very great, I must take a selfie with him or her. Now, I'm not saying it is good or bad, but we are doing these things. Don't tell me that we are not doing anything. We are doing certain things at least. Don't blame us. Don't blame ourselves. We are doing one more thing. We are littering the roads through the windows of cars like Toyota, like BMW, like Audi, or any other SUV or sedan cars. And we are littering the roads. Poisoning foods poisoning food and livestock for high profits, choosing cinema personalities. I have nothing against the cinema personalities. I have great regards for good actors and directors. There are plenty. Even in starting from Satyajit Ray, you have so many good actors. Like you have what do you say, Nasiruddin Shah, Nawazuddin Siddiqui. You have nowadays Manoj Bajpayee. You have Pankaj Tripathi, and you name it. I mean, there are so many good, Manupam Kher and so on. And I'm not saying that we don't have good actors or directors or even music directors, but then we tend to prefer to go for these cinema type of personalities. We get sort of awestruck if you see one cinema personality. But that doesn't happen if you happen to see the head of the, ISRO. He's a big scientist. You'd probably not even recognize him. So we don't consider them as VIPs or, let us say, intelligentsia. Who? The engineers, the doctors, the judges, the scientists, professors. None of them, even successful, very well performed managing directors, head of the companies, we don't take them as intelligentsia, but we prefer to take these personalities in cinemas or, in maybe the politicos, the netas. Now, everywhere there is a disclaimer that when I say this, I don't mean everybody. There are many people who are good, okay? But this is my experience that many of us are doing this. We have to reduce this number. Then it will be all right again. There's nothing to feel so bad about it. And having said all this, can I tell you that now, give a pause, this time not for a long time. You decide how much is the time and think it over. Think it over. Or let the biodiversity, the humanity, the civilized behavior wait. The earth ball, the atmosphere, the universe, the galaxies, all can wait. We are busy in our own modern day life. Thank you very much. We meet at the next episode, that is Steel series. Steel, S-T-E-E-L. Bye for now.